Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's reaction. We're going to be checking out the debut of a brand new JYP boy group. This is NEXZ. This is apparently the debut of a Japanese boy group under JYP, specifically from the season 2 of their NEXZ project. So they're the brother group to NEXZ. This song is called Ride the Vibe. Let's check it out. So we're inside a car. Oh, it's a lot of members. Okay. This is Korean.
No repeat the thing, don't want nobody else. Yeah, 우리만의 vibe right with me.
Whoa, this is a very big rhythmic shift. Interesting. This is the same beat from the first verse.
Take the vibe, let me take control now. 이대로 굳이 필요 없는 spotlight. 심장박동 소리는 drum like. 그대로 이 순간 너와 나. I'll show you what we meant to do. I'm feeling the flame, it can lead to flowing. Rhythm을 달려봐고.
This beat is so chaotic, but not at the same time. It's a very interesting mix. I don't know how I feel quite just yet. But then when this chorus happens, that is smooth. Oh, that is smooth. Oh, that is smooth. Oh, that was a great edit. I like this kid a lot. I really like his tone when he raps. My first ooh was for the falsetto in the background. Whoever was hitting that was amazing. But also, I'm realizing now this is a really dope R&B jam. Ooh. Got a bit of that 90s R&B hip hop bounce. Oh. Okay. So, first impression. I like it. Something seems off about it. I don't know what it is, but I like it a lot. I wonder if it's just the kind of jarring nature of being tossed around where they switch up the BPM like a tremendous amount. It's a very pretty melody, that bum, bum, bum. But also it feels like the top line over that beat feels like it kind of doesn't match. And I wonder if that's sort of the intention of the song. It is called Ride the Vibe, but it's actually kind of hard to ride the vibe. And then it switches into this really fast, chaotic pre-chorus, and then switches right back down to that slowed down beat. And it almost feels like you're riding a roller coaster in that way. Let's go ahead and let's just watch this and listen to it one more time. I like this opening. I like even like the fact that they have the tarp over the neon for Ride the Vibe. The shot of the member being pushed against the wall is really interesting on beat. And the transition into the mirror, that's very, very cool. That's very cool. So he's like getting dressed, going out, he's out. I wish the transition into the car was a little bit more motivated. I like the story-based transition of like the cops are coming, like, and then the surprised expression, and then it switches the beat really quickly. Ooh, that part is so catchy. This part too.
Take the vibe, let me take control now. 이대로 굳이 필요 없는 spotlight. 심장박동 소리는 좀 like.
I think the music video is a bit much. So they're running, it's daytime, and then it cuts to this shot, and then it's suddenly nighttime. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Ooh. But their dancing is so smooth. Their swagger is really smooth. Ooh, that is so catchy. And the way he moves during that part, and right there, that transition as well. Oh, it's very, very slick. I really like these shots where during the bridge he's rapping. Like, I love just the shaky camera work, and then you hear the 808 bouncing. It sounds really heavy. And then the shots of them running almost imitates the bouncing 808. And then between the cut shots of him rapping, I really like it. That feels a lot more motivated and smoother. Again, the falsetto and this guy in the middle. This move is also really good. Oh, they are so... I really like them as performers. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ride the Vibe by NEXZ. I'm going to give the song like a solid 9 out of 10. It might honestly be a 10. Initially, when you first listen to it, it does sound a little odd. I think the flow of the top line is so much more smoother versus the beat, which is so cut up and simple. Bump, bump, bump. It's not as... it's not like a smooth R&B vibe, which is the way that they're singing in. But somehow when they actually cut and transition into like the faster BPM and the faster rhythm during that portion, and then when it gets back to the chorus, it suddenly feels welcome and a lot nicer. And on a second listen through, now that I'm kind of watching it a little bit more, listening to it a little bit more intently, and like less surprised by it, it's actually a really, really smooth R&B jam. So I really like it for that. So I'm going to actually give it like a solid 9 out of 10. Like I'm hard pressed to immediately say like, ooh, that's a 10 out of 10. But a couple more listens might alter my opinion on it. The music video, I'll give it a solid somewhere between like a 7 and an 8. And the reason why I'm a little kind of bouncing between that is because I think the video is kind of very chaotic. There's a lot of discourse. It doesn't stick to one necessary kind of idea of having motivated transitions, and like there are portions where, oh, this would be a great motivated transition, and then it just cuts and it feels really abrupt, and it feels like they cut out some scenes or they forgot to film the attaching scene that will kind of link the two scenes together. I think an example of that is I really like this mirror transition scene. Well, first of all, even the opening when the member gets like thudded into the wall. Oh, hold on. So this opening shot, yeah, that is really good. Boom on the wall, boom on the ground. That's really great edits, really great cuts. And as this kid's so charming. His smile is really charming. But as he moves, transitioning into the mirror. So he's like checking his fit. And he's like, okay, I look good. And he's going out. And then we're following him and he's out. And so I really like that transition. Him jumping over the fence and landing on the ground in the dance shot in the next scene is also really great. So he says 따라가보면 돼, and he's like motioning you to follow, and then it just cuts to this guy closing the door, and it's a little too abrupt. Maybe it should have cut to the member like doing a similar motion or something like that, but it just feels a little abrupt and out of nowhere. Even though lyrically and like he's like motioning for it to happen, it just cuts. And so that's a part where it feels a little awkward. Like it feels like they should have kind of committed to that transition. There are just moments like that here and there. And largely, I'm actually not really a fan of their daytime scenes. It's nothing wrong with it specifically per se. It's more of just an aesthetic thing for me. I think the song largely has a really great nighttime vibe to it. And I think there are so many scene and location changes in this music video. It's a little bit much. I'm not saying they can't have any daytime scenes, but it's a lot. Like they're like running around all over the place, and they're like being chased by cops, and then they're in like this underground structure, and then they're within like this apartment complex type of deal where security guards calling out, and they're running away, and then it's this next shot, and then it's nighttime all of a sudden, and then it's daytime again, and it's the constant change of the colors, the slight daytime and daylight. There's not like a solid aesthetic narrative. So that's kind of why I'm a little hard pressed to even say that the music video is a solid 10. I think the music video is good. I can tell that they worked really hard on it, but it's more a little bit on the editing and slight directing side. And it's not like it's edited or directed poorly. I think it's actually done really, really well, especially the during that post hook. Like that part is really, really cool. I love how they get up in their face. But I think also aesthetically, they just look really good in the nighttime scenes for this song. I think that main beat, the main beat in the chorus. Let's skip that a little, like right here. It also feels like they're singing off beat a little, which that part I kind of like. But that kind of like twinkling sound, that music box sound that the beat has, that bump, 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 it definitely sounds a little kind of like the sparkly, like star kind of aesthetic you would see within a dark setting, like a nighttime setting. And so that's why I think the nighttime setting really suits the music video, but that's not to say it's a bad music video. I think it's really good at the end of the day. They're really impressive as performers. There's that one guy, when we get to the final chorus, who does this move. Crazy charismatic. They're very charming. I really like the rapper and the bridge as well. First impressions of the group so far, I like them. And this is a Japanese group. I don't know if they're all Japanese or if most of them are, but they did the song in Korean too, so it's kind of bold. Guys, let me know what you guys thought about NEXZ in the comments down below. Would love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you in another video later. Bye, guys.